You really got a lot of nerve, Samantha. What's gotten into you all of a sudden, Nicole? You're the only one getting special treatment in this house. Just because I'm the in-law living here doesn't mean you should get treated so differently. I don't even know what you're talking about, Nick. No, it's about you living in the house rent-free. Jimmy and I have been paying $1,000 monthly, and you just get to stay there without contributing anything. How is that fair? I know it might seem strange, but there are specific reasons behind this arrangement. My parents and I have discussed this in detail. Discussed what? That you get special treatment? I want to understand why you're the only one exempt from household expenses. Jimmy and I are struggling to make ends meet, and you are just skating by. It's not as simple as you're making it sound. My situation is unique because of how my expenses were managed growing up. My brother Jimmy, for instance, went to an expensive private college and even repeated a year. So what? That doesn't explain why you get to live there for free right now. We're paying $1,000 every single month, and you contribute nothing. That $1,000 is actually a fantastic deal for this location. Think about it. You're getting prime real estate at a fraction of market rate. Have you looked at rental prices in this area lately? Of course I have, but that doesn't change the fact that you are not paying anything. You must have savings piled up from not paying expenses, but can't you help us out? Help you out? What exactly are you suggesting? I'm not responsible for your financial situation. I'm suggesting you owe us money, specifically $10,000 to cover our current debt. We're struggling because of the expenses while you're just sitting pretty. Owe you? That doesn't make any sense. How did you calculate that I owe you anything? Because we're in debt because of the high household expenses. Between the $1,000 monthly cost, our car loan, and trying to maintain our lifestyle, we've accumulated $10,000 in debt. And that's entirely because we're covering your share of the expenses. Wait, what? Now you want to blame your financial mismanagement on me? That's absolutely ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. You've been living expense-free while we struggle. We've been carrying the financial burden for the entire household. The least you could do is help us out of this mess. My parents made a decision about my living situation. That has nothing to do with you or Jimmy accumulating debt. Your financial problems are not my responsibility. They are our shared family's problem. You have savings from not paying expenses. You could easily help us right now. Absolutely not. You're not going to guilt trip me into paying for your poor financial choices. Maybe you should focus on managing your own money more responsibly. So you're just going to sit there and do nothing while we're drowning in debt? Some sister-in-law you are. I'm not going to dignify that with a response. Your attempt to blame me for your financial situation is completely inappropriate. This conversation is over. Oh, so you're just going to walk away? That's your solution? What exactly do you want from me, Nicole? A blank check? I want you to acknowledge your privilege, living here without contributing while we struggle. My arrangement with my parents has a history you know nothing about. They helped Jimmy through college, paid for his wedding, your wedding, I might add. Ancient history we're talking about right now. Jimmy works 60 hours a week while you lounge around this house rent-free. I contribute in ways you don't see. Who drove Mom to all her doctor's appointments last month? Who maintains this house when things break? Oh, please, changing a light bulb doesn't compare to thousands in expenses. You've got some nerve criticizing family arrangements you barely understand. Did you know I helped my parents refinance this house last year? Saved them $600 monthly. That doesn't justify freeloading now. You know what? I've maintained my composure long enough. You waltz in here demanding money like you're entitled to my savings? The audacity is breathtaking. Keep playing the victim, Sam. It suits you. I'm not your personal bank or your scapegoat. Maybe examine your own spending habits before pointing fingers.
Hey, Sam, I heard about your conversation with Nikki. Things sound pretty intense between you two.
That's an understatement. She came at me guns blazing about my living situation. Nicole seems to think I'm responsible for their financial problems. It was hardly a friendly chat.
Nikki can be pretty intense when she feels backed into a corner. I'm sorry it went down like that. Nicole's been super stressed about money lately. To be honest, we're in a really tight spot right now.
I gathered that from her accusations. High-interest loans, I'm guessing. How bad are we talking?
It's worse than bad, Sam. The website we borrowed from has rates that are basically highway robbery. We're barely making a dent in the principal. Every month, most of our payment goes straight to interest.
That sounds like textbook predatory lending. You really have to be careful with those financing websites. Have you looked into debt consolidation? Or spoken with a financial advisor?
We've tried, but our credit is cooked right now. Which is why I'm reaching out to you. I know it's a lot to ask, but would you be willing to help us out?
What do you mean? How can I help? Nicole already tried to guilt me into giving you money earlier today.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I was hoping you might be willing to lend us the money to pay off our debts. We would pay you back with interest.
Wow, Jimmy, that's a big ask. You're talking about a significant amount of money.
I know, and I wouldn't ask if we weren't desperate. But you're my sister, and I trust you more than any bank. We could draft up a formal loan agreement and everything.
A formal loan agreement? So this wouldn't just be a casual thing between siblings?
No, we'd treat it like a real financial contract. Interest, repayment schedule, the whole 9 yards. I want you to feel protected, and I want to do this right.
I appreciate you wanting to formalize it, but Jimmy, $10,000 is a lot of money. I need time to think it over. A proper loan, not a family handout. And you'd be willing to put everything in writing?
100%, Sam. We'll draft a formal loan agreement. Clear interest rates, rock solid repayment schedule. Whatever terms you think are fair.
You understand how serious this is, right? This isn't just another family favor we'll forget about. This is a legal financial agreement with real consequences.
Trust me, I get it. Nikki and I are desperate to get out from under these debt payments. If we keep going like this, we'll be underwater forever.
I have the savings to cover the $10,000. And frankly, I'd rather you owe me than some loan shark.
Wait, seriously? You'll do it? Sam, you're a lifesaver right now.
Slow down. I didn't say yes definitively. If we do this, it's completely professional. No casual sibling shortcuts.
Totally understood. I'll draft something up tonight that's airtight. Nikki will review and agree to whatever we put together.
I want every detail documented. Detailed repayment schedule. Clear consequences for missed payments. No exceptions, no wiggle room.
You got it. You're being more than fair. I promise we'll stick to every single term. This means everything to us right now.
Let's meet tonight. I want to go over every single line of that agreement.
You're the best, Sam. Seriously, I can't thank you enough. Nikki and I won't let you down.
Okay, we'll see about that. See you tonight. I can't believe you asked your sister for money behind my back. What were you thinking?
I was thinking that we're drowning in debt and I don't know how else to fix it. Sam is family. I thought she might be willing to help.
Family? She's living rent-free while we struggle to make ends meet. You really think she cares about helping us?
That's not fair, Nick. You don't know the full story here. And yes, I do think Sam cares. She's considering giving us the loan, isn't she?
Oh, how generous of her, considering it. Meanwhile, I'm over here working my butt off trying to keep our heads above water.
I'm working hard too, Nicole. You're not in this alone. I'm trying to find solutions.
Solutions? Like asking your sister to bail us out? That's not a solution, Jimmy. That's a handout.
It's not a handout, it's a loan! A formal loan with a contract and interest and everything! I'm not just asking for free money!
I don't care what you call it. It's humiliating. We should be able to handle our own problems without running to your family for help.
Sometimes people need help, Nick. There's no shame in that. We're in over our heads and I don't know what else to do.
What about cutting expenses, getting second jobs, selling stuff we don't need? There are options besides begging your sister for cash.
We've cut everything we can, and with our work schedules, second jobs aren't realistic. Believe me, I've thought about all the options.
Clearly not all of them, if the best you could come up with is hitting up Samantha for a loan.
Why are you so against this? Sam wants to help. She's not judging us or looking down on us. She's being supportive.
Supportive? She's probably loving this. Little Miss Perfect getting to swoop in and save the day while we grovel at her feet.
Wow. Is that really what you think of my sister? That she's some kind of smug savior looking to hold this over us?
I think she's enjoying her cozy little rent-free life while we drown. And I think you running to her for help is a slap in the face.
A slap in the face? I'm trying to save our financial lives here, Nicole. I'm trying to keep us from going under.
By putting us in debt to your sister? Great plan, Jimmy. I'm sure that won't have any negative repercussions.
It's better than the alternative. Or would you rather just keep sinking deeper into the hole we're in until we can't climb out?
I'd rather we find a way to fix this ourselves without involving your family and their money.
Well, unless you've got a secret stash of cash somewhere, I don't see how we do that. We need help, Nicole. We can't do this alone.
I can't believe this is where we are, relying on your sister to bail us out. It's pathetic.
What's pathetic is your attitude. Sam is offering to help us, and all you can do is throw shade and insults.
Forgive me if I'm not jumping for joy at the idea of owing your sister a small fortune. It's bad enough she gets to live for free while we struggle.
You know what? I'm done arguing about this. Sam is willing to help. I'm taking the loan. End of discussion.
Oh, so it's just unilateral decision time? What about how I feel? What about my input?
Frankly, right now, your input sounds a lot like pride and pettiness. I'm trying to save our financial future. If you can't get on board with that, I don't know what to tell you.
Unbelievable. Do whatever you want, Jimmy. Take your sister's money. But don't expect me to be happy about it.
I expect you to be grateful that we have a lifeline. I expect you to stop insulting my family and accusing them of ill intent.
I'll stop insulting them when they stop looking down their noses at us from their rent-free high horse. Until then, I guess I'm just the ungrateful wife.
You know what? I can't talk to you when you're like this. I'm going to work. We'll discuss this later when you've calmed down.
Sure, run away. That's your solution to everything, isn't it? Running to work, running to your sister.
I'm not running. I'm being an adult and removing myself from a hostile situation. I suggest you take a beat and think about whether your pride is worth sabotaging our chance to get out of debt.
Don't patronize me, Jimmy. I'll think about what I damn well please. Have a great day at work.
Yeah, you too, Nick. I'll see you tonight.
I can't take this anymore. You living here for free is driving me absolutely crazy. Jimmy and I are killing ourselves working, paying $1,000 a month. And you get to sit around doing nothing.
Are you seriously messaging me about this again? We already discussed this yesterday.
Disgust? You mean you dismissed everything I said? I want you out of this house right now.
You're ordering me out? You want me to get out of my own home? You and whose army?
Watch me. I've already packed your bags. They're waiting outside.
What? Where do you get off going through my personal belongings, going over my head? This is absolutely unacceptable.
What's not acceptable is you freeloading. Jimmy and I work hard every single day. We're struggling with debt and you get a free pass.
A free pass my parents decided on. This has nothing to do with you.
I don't know whether you noticed or not, but everything about this house has to do with me. We're paying $1,000 a month for a tiny bedroom. Do you know how much that impacts our budget?
Those are the terms my parents set. If you don't like it, you're free to find other accommodations.
Oh, I'm going to do more than that. You're a leech, and leeches get sprayed with Raid. Get out now.
You calling me a leech? Let me refresh your memory about something.
What are you talking about? Just leave already.
That $10,000 loan Jimmy and I discussed? There's more to that story than you know.
What loan? What are you talking about? Jimmy didn't mention any loan to me.
Of course he didn't. But I know exactly how much your family has received from my parents. The student loans, the car down payment. All those times you've been short on rent.
Those were gifts, family support. That's completely different from you living here for free.
Is it though? By my calculation, you've actually received around $100,000 from my parents.
What? That's impossible. You're making that up.
I keep detailed records. Every single financial transaction. Would you like me to break it down for you?
This is crazy. You can't just claim we owe that much money.
Oh, but I can. And I just added a very specific clause to that loan agreement Jimmy and I discussed.
What clause? What are you talking about?
If either of you default on the loan or try to interfere with our agreement, the entire $100,000 becomes immediately due.
What? You can't do that!
Well, I just did. Clock's ticking.
Nikki, what's going on? I'm getting these weird messages from Sam.
Jimmy, we need to talk. Your sister just threatened to destroy us financially.
What? What are you talking about? Samantha would never do that.
Oh, really? Then why did she just inform me that if we default on the loan or try to interfere with her living situation, we'll owe her $100,000 immediately?
$100,000? That doesn't make sense. The loan was only for $10,000. What is she talking about?
Apparently, Little Miss Perfect has been keeping track of every penny we've ever borrowed from your parents. And it adds up to a whole lot more than $10,000.
I had no idea it was that much. But Samantha must have a reason for doing this. She wouldn't just spring this on us out of nowhere.
Oh, wake up, Jimmy. She's been waiting for a chance to lord her money over us. And now she's got us right where she wants us.
Nicole, just stop. I know you're upset, but attacking Samantha isn't going to help. We need to look at this objectively.
Objectively? She's threatening to ruin us financially. What's objective about that?
Nick, listen to me. We've been irresponsible with money for a long time. We've been living beyond our means and relying on my family to bail us out.
So what? This is our fault? We deserve to be saddled with a $100,000 debt because we needed help?
That's not what I'm saying, but we have to take responsibility for our actions. We can't keep running to my parents or Samantha every time we're in a bind.
But $100,000, Jimmy. That's an impossible amount. We'll be paying that off for the rest of our lives.
I know it seems overwhelming, but we'll find a way to manage it. We'll cut back on expenses, maybe pick up some extra work.
Extra work? We're already working ourselves to the bone just to keep our heads above water. How are we supposed to take on more?
I don't know, Nick, but we don't have a choice. Samantha's given us a wake-up call. We need to start living within our means.
A wake-up call? More like a death sentence. She's going to destroy our lives, Jimmy.
No, she's not. Samantha's not heartless. She's trying to help us in her own way. We need to show some gratitude.
Gratitude for putting us in an even worse financial position than we were before?
For giving us a chance to pay off our debts and start fresh. I know it doesn't feel like it right now, but Samantha's doing us a favor!
A favor? Is that what you call it? Because from where I'm standing, it feels more like blackmail.
Nicole, please, getting angry at Samantha isn't going to change our situation! We need to accept responsibility and figure out a way forward!
I'm scared, Jimmy. I'm scared we're going to lose everything, our entire life.
I know, honey, I'm scared too, but we'll get through this together! We'll make a plan and we'll stick to it.
What if we can't? What if we default on the loan and Samantha comes after us for the full $100,000? We'll be ruined.
That's not going to happen. I won't let it. We're gonna pay back every cent we owe to Samantha and to everyone else.
How can you be so sure? How do you know we won't end up homeless on the street?
Because I have faith in us, Nick. I have faith in our ability to overcome this. We've been through hard times before, and we've always come out the other side.
Not like this. Never like this. This is too big, Jimmy. It's too much.
I know it feels that way, but we can't give up. We have to face this head on and do whatever it takes to make it right.
I don't know if I'm strong enough. I don't know if I can handle the stress, the worry.
You are strong enough, Nicole. You're the strongest person I know. And you won't be facing this alone. I'm right here with you every step of the way.
Promise me, Jimmy. Promise me we'll get through this. That we won't lose everything we've worked so hard for.
I promise, Nick. We'll come out the other side of this. It won't be easy and it won't be fast, but we'll make it together.
Okay, I trust you. I don't like it, and I'm still furious with Samantha, but I trust you.
I know this is hard, and I know Samantha's actions seem harsh, but we have to believe she has our best interests at heart.
I don't know if I can believe that, Jimmy, but I'll try. For you, for us. I'll try.
That's all I can ask. We'll take this one day at a time, one payment at a time. We'll rebuild, Nick. I swear we will.
I hope you're right, Jimmy. I really, really hope you're right. Because the alternative is, I can't even think about it.
Then don't. Focus on what we can control. Focus on our plan to get out of this mess.
Okay, let's make a plan. Let's figure out how we're going to survive this.
We're gonna be okay. With a lot of luck, we'll be all right.
I love you too, Jimmy, more than anything. Let's just hope that's enough to get us through this nightmare.
Afterwards, with help from our parents, everything Jimmy and Nicole owned was sold and put toward repaying me. But it still wasn't enough for the full amount, so the desperate couple asked all their friends for help, but no one would lend them money. Eventually, they moved to a cheap apartment and borrowed from consumer finance companies to pay me back. The interest rates were extremely high, but they were apparently working hard to pay it back steadily. As for me, I moved straight into a luxury high-rise. When our parents visited, they said maybe we should sell the house and move too. Knowing those two, they'll probably come crying for us to live together again, and started procedures to buy the unit next to mine. And that's that.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.